Hello and welcome to Single Player Showcase, a series where we look at new upcoming games, sometimes older games, just games that are around at the moment to discuss. And today we are looking at a game called Scraps, which is brought to us by Moment Studio, which as far as I can tell is a one-man team out of New Zealand. And Scraps is a little bit like Kerbal Space Program, you might have seen recently, or if you want to think of it like Banjo-Kazooie's Nuts and Bolts. So you can take a vehicle in its kind of bare form, add bits and pieces to it, and then you can go out and you can blow shit up. So that then turns into like Twisted Metal, if you will. This is a very, 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 very early version that's been put out just so people can kind of have a look around with. It's on Steam's Greenlight in their section where you can sort of give feedback and kind of giving the developer any notes on bugs, that sort of stuff. So it's a good system, it works. And yeah, we're going to just have a look at what's available at the moment. So currently there's no single player, no multiplayer, it's really just options, vehicle editor, Scraps website and report a bug. So far I've been fortunate, I've been playing for a little bit, haven't found anything bug wise, so we're just going to jump straight into the vehicle editor so you can get an idea of what the game is about. So far we have two options available. I think we'll start off small. So here's our basic setup. We've got on top right here, just a bunch of details. The key thing really out of all that I've seen so far, obviously funds is unlimited just because it's a demo, just to showcase purposes. The weight, the game does use a sense of physics, so obviously the more weight that is on the vehicle, the harder it will be to handle, the slower it is. I don't know what the game is going to be like in the end, if it's going to be more ridiculous or is it going to try and kind of be more sim-like, yeah. But I guess we'll figure that out as the game is further along in its development. But for the time being, we're going to start off with we've got a bunch of tabs over here, and first off is the cockpit. Price nothing, mass 250 kilograms, hit points 500. I'm assuming hit points is the damage that the item in question can take. So we'll take a cockpit, and you can see that the way it's set up, where you've got these yellow things, they obviously can click on, and you can think of it like Lego, really, is the easiest way to go about thinking how this works. So we're going to put you on there. Not quite sure what this is supposed to be, other than, I guess, just the way the person gets out of the vehicle. Not that you see anyone, but I guess to give some sense of realism, I guess, this is off limits. So, armour. We've got light-sided armour, we've got light-sided armour for the top. If we take this, hit points 125. Press spacebar and we can flip this around to our heart's content. If you hold down the CTRL button, you can copy that, and then you can put it on like so. Otherwise, if you just click it, it'll put it on. I think we will put some on this side, just to keep things evenly proportioned. That looks beautiful. Actually, you know what? I've got a better idea. So if you want to take items off, you just literally click on it, and then just it evaporates into the dust. Now what we're going to do first, we're going to take some blocks so you can extend your vehicle out if you want to add all manner of contraptions and stuff. We're going to take these extenders and we're going to throw one either side. Now obviously these will start to add weight to the vehicle. I think we'll start off with a more tank-like vehicle, just so you can see the vehicle with kind of heavy artillery. Movement. That doesn't seem to be practical. Oh, someone likes me. Hello. You know what? We'll stick with a medium engine first, because that fits nicely in there like so. Looks lovely. Power. Power in a large generator. Now, as someone who doesn't know a goddamn thing about cars, I don't really know what any of this means, so I'm just going to whack you on there. You might be a little bit too much. Can you small generator? No. Tell you what, better idea. Well, it's an idea. We won't go with better idea just yet. Throw one of these either side. Let's go ridiculous. I'm starting to see where the impracticalities of what I've just done might turn to be, but we'll worry about that in due course. Large cannons either side, yeah, just throw them on there. No, I said throw you on there. One of you on there, one of you on there. Weapons. You don't seem to want to be attached anywhere, that's fine. Also, you attach at the side. You seem to have trouble recognising the block. Okay, well, no matter. I think that is enough to start with. Let's go give it a test. So this is obviously a very basic layout environment for us to get an idea of what we want to do and moving about. You can also use a gamepad. Well, we'll stick with the mouse and keys for the moment. This doesn't seem to handle as bad as I thought. Right, so in the top right screen we've got a sort of energy bar, and as you use your weapons up, that will go down. You can use the tab button to change your weapons. Oh, it's like I'm playing Halo all over again. Now I wonder, because the first time I played this, I didn't have as much power in the top right screen, but I was using a much smaller setup, so I'm guessing somewhere one of the components I've added increases the amount of energy that is stored to be used. The obvious downside of this is the car lacks in mobility and general speed. In fact, it's pretty appalling overall. There's not much else here really we can do. I mean, I'd like to go for traversing over the mountainside, but before I do that, what I will do is I will get rid of this and that and that and that and that. It will minimise the weights we have acquired. So, I had a medium generator. Flip this around. Need to use the spacebar. Maybe it's that, which I guess that's the energy. Okay, if we take that off, because we don't need that for the time being. Or maybe that's what it does. Power in, 100% efficiency. I'll tell you what, we'll throw it on a large engine and see what that does. I might need to quickly... Alright, that should do the job. I think the... Right, yeah. So as you can see, the weight distribution of the car is not quite where I want it. So, oh my god, what have I done? You know what? So yes, it does use physics to some degree, evidently. Okay, we'll just use a medium-sized engine for the time being then. Just try and even up some of the weight across here. Alright, let's give this a go, see what happens. So as you can see, much faster. The steering definitely feels very Halo-ish-esque, or any game that isn't predominantly a racing game and then tries to incorporate some type of racing or driving mechanic in it. I.e. not very good. But as I said, this is a very early pre-alpha demo, so I ain't expecting anything perfect here. But this seems to all be working fine. I'll be very curious to see what Moment Studios does in terms of environments and places to battle, because it's, you know, the game is predominantly a battling, driving type game. So I presume there'll be a few more environments than just what's on offer, you know, than this. But again, this is a very early version. And ooh, I think we're going into Silent Hill. Or we've just reached the edge of the map. Okay. I'm just going to presume we're not supposed to go there. Right, well, I think you've got a general idea of what this is all about. You can, you know, give this a crack. It's free to download on the website and give it a little play about. Obviously, this is all very basic at the moment, but as more gets latched onto it, we'll probably come back to this and see what else is there to do. Yeah, so this has been Scraps, and I'll put all the links as usual. And then I will yawn because I am tired, and I will see you again next time.